Previously. Jeez. Right, don't worry, I'm not going to save and quit, it's just in case anything happens. Right, these are expensive. Actually, the turtle shell's not too expensive at only 10 gold a pop. So, we want warding, which is plus 4 defense. But with the expensive of these things, if we get a plus 3, I might just hover on that for a while. Plus 1 damage, come on. Warding, Oh, right, I'm going to be careful and not accidentally choose that again. So now we have these, which are expensive. So if I hit any mention of defense on them, I'm staying. Oh! Our luck in this game. This game likes to screw us over, but we are getting so lucky. We've had the Crimson Mould, we've had all the other moulds and the key moulds and godly vampire knives. Now warding appear on this. Oh, this is just pure luck. What have I done? What have I done? This is, I swear, I haven't done anything to the... I've not hacked the game. This is no cheats or anything like that going on. This is just pure amazing luck. I can't even believe how lucky we are right now. That is crazy. That really is insane. Right, let's put on the Celestial Stone. And here's what I'm thinking. When it comes to actually battling the enemies in the arena, I do not need to move very fast, and I do not need to fly. So I can take out the wings and the shoes, replace them with the turtle shell and the star veil. In fact, let's swap this out now, because that should only come into play during the night time. For now, I may fall into water or something and need to be a merman. Whew. Is there anything else I want to upgrade? Well, Vampire Knives is 1, that's legendary. These are all doing pretty good. That's just... my mind has become boggled. I don't know what to think. Is there anything in here I wanted to do? I don't think so. Actually, I wanted to test out the bat hook again. I claimed it was poop. I think I just used it wrong. Right, so this is... I can fire out multiple things very quickly. Whereas the bat hook... What does that do? It's just one hook, isn't it? Yeah, okay, no, it's not as good as I thought. I can... Oh, look, you see the screen tearing then? As I was flying across? It's because it's that fast. Look at that. That's not good, is it? Alright, so let's put this out. Yeah, so I can only fire one out at a time. So even though it's a longer range and faster, I like the fact that, let's say I miss with that one, I can fire another one. Like that. I like that a lot more. Okay, so we've got our suspicious skulls ready. Let us... Oh! Right, yes, it's on my list, and I completely forgot I can do this now. When I was in the Crimson getting vertebrae, I also got I said lucky, I also managed to get a lot of Ichor. Now this, if you remember rightly, is what we were missing in order to craft Ichor potions at our crafty area down here. Now, I don't know what else we need, so we're going to quickly talk to Guide and ask. I think we needed 3 Ichor or 5, and we had 2 or 4. So, we can now finally get this sorted. Talk to me, Guide. Crafting Ichor. Not torches. Ichor bullets. We can make a new magic spell. Flask of Ichor. It's just simply a bottled water. Okay, so we're going to go... and craft up not one, but many of these. Now, Ichor is an effect. It's like a debuff, and it's like not a permanent, but it's a defense down debuff that I think it's a set damage increase. So if the enemy has Ichor inflicted on them, you will always do an increased 10 points of damage. I think... What? I come here to do this. I'm pretty sure I set this up down here so I could do it without needing... Or do I need to be stood in the water? I can make bottled honey from the honey that's there. What about if I did this? Would that allow me to... No, it doesn't. That sucks. I put these here for easy liquid access and you can't use them. Yeah, so I think it's an extra 10 damage per hit. Now imagine that with the knives. If I fire out like 4 at minimum, I think it is, and 8 at maximum, that is at minimum an extra 40 damage, which in turn allows me to absorb more health. I think that's pretty cool. Right, we'll just craft up... you know what, let's craft up 30 of them, and if we ever need any in the future, they will be in this chest down here. So let's use the imbuing station. These are the flasks of Ichor, and we'll craft up a few. 10. 10, 11. Ooh. Ooh. There we go. And now we can finally scratch off our to-do list. Craft every one of those items that requires the flask. Craft every flask is now done. Now, you may notice here, 15-minute duration. So imagine that at the beginning of the pumpkin moon, bang on a flask of Ichor, bang out the vampire knives. We are going to be absolutely sorted. This is just going to absolutely take care of business. Let's do that. Let's bring one of these out because I'll probably forget to use it otherwise. Make sure I don't use it accidentally. Put that money away. Put away the rest of the Ichor because I need it in the future. Right, I'm going to move this down here. And let us put away the 1 gel that I have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, nearly 5,000 gel in there. And another 2,000 gel in there. So I've got like 7,000 gel. That is amazing. Let us... What was the next thing on my list to do? I'm not sure. I'm blasting through this stuff. Here's the thing. There is a lot that I've been wanting to do and have been planning to do, but it's either not gone entirely how I planned it, or it's just not ready yet. So for example, you may remember in the world known as World, we set up a way to fight the Dungeon Guardian. I've been back and just run some basic tests, not fighting him, but just basic tests, and it doesn't work how I thought it would. You know how I teleport up to have the Guardian chase me? For some reason he won't chase me anymore. So he will appear, I'll teleport out, and then that's that. He won't follow me up, so I need to change that somewhat, so that's getting put off. There's something else I'm kind of secretly planning that I'm putting off. It's awkward and it's annoying, I know, but it's just the way things go. Right, I mentioned the pumpkin moon, so we might as well craft up those medals. You need to craft pumpkin moon medallions, which needs this, and it does need something else. I don't remember what. It needs pumpkins, ectoplasm, and what else do you need? Where are we? Should be down here somewhere. Any day now. Hallowed bars. Luckily, we have an abundance of hallowed bars, shall we say. Let's take 9 of these, pop them back in, and let's just see how many medals we can craft with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 medals. Okay, we ran out of hallowed bars. That's fine. That's fine, I can live with that. You know what? While we're ready, we have all these potions in this cooking area that we never really use. Let's actually make some pumpkin pies. Yeah? Why not? They are very good. Let's craft up 15 of them. Although that's really eating through my 500 pumpkins I had. I may have to start harvesting some more of those in the future. So let's move those around there. Now it is approaching night time, so I'm going to make my way over to the arena, because because I need to set up the dart traps, don't I? Having them going down in correct timings. Boom across. That's generally not too difficult, but can be a bit tricky getting the timing down. Get out my life mushroom. I hate picking up single items. I just throw them away. They're annoying. So we've got three more chances to get Okram's trophy. And by the law of averages, we should be getting it. Because we've fought him about 10 times now. Probably a little bit more than that. And with the drop chance being 1 in 10, 3 more attempts at it. Please. It's just, if we don't get this, it means I have to create another world and make sure we get adamantite in it. Because we're going to have to start harvesting the adamantite to craft up these things. I absolutely did not time that whatsoever. I just fired it out. Right, let's turn these off. Come on, let's do this. There. Oops. There. That's okay, it's not perfect, but I can live with that. Rotten chunk. Get out my life. Right, land in here. We are now a merman, which is not what we want. We want to be a werewolf. So we'll switch that out. Now I mentioned we can use these now, can't we, instead of our shoes and wings. We don't need to be flying around. So we should have massively increased defense here. Oh, this is just going to be insane. This really is going to be insane. So the second we pop into a werewolf, we can start going bow, 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 bow. Or we can start doing this. Doesn't really matter. I guess it depends on our HPs. And actually, I don't know if these knives are piercing, because Okram summons lots of little eyeball things to get in the way, doesn't he? If these hit the eyeballs and disappear, it's no good for us. We'll have to stick with this, because this pierces through everything. We don't really need to use a pumpkin pie or a flask of Ichor or whatever. We can just sit here, we're a werewolf, and let's do it! Right, well I am out of Ichor summoning items. Now we've got a lot of stuff, but did we get the trophy? I don't see it. That sucks. Now we did get 3 pieces of incredibly rare armour out of that. We got the Titan helmet, the Dragon Greaves, and the Dragon breastplate. Now the Dragon armour is console exclusive, and is the Titan and the Spectral. Spectral or Spectre? I can't remember. Either way, the Spectre/Spectral console exclusive is for magic, the Dragon is for melee, and the Titan is for ranged. So actually, is the Dragon breastplate and stuff better than the turtle? No. Increases your melee damage, but not your defense really, so it's not worth it. Now, you may have noticed every so often I would throw out those vampire knives. They really did restore my health incredibly fast. It was kind of unbelievable, to be honest, just how fast my health went back up after having using it. My health occasionally got incredibly low, and then well, not incredibly low, but about where it is now, and I would use it and it got just absolutely blasted right back up. Now, I mentioned Pumpkin Moons, and I'm not going to summon the Pumpkin Moon now, because you really want to get it at the beginning of the night, because of the whole thing of it. It lasts for the full night, and you want to get as much damage possible based on the point system. So there's no point at all in me doing it now. I'll just wait until tomorrow night.